my dears. I know it's been a little bit since I've gone live, but I'm here with you again. Beyond the Physical is about to go live, and that is why I took a little bit of time off. We have been working on some really incredible interviews with some leading edge experts, and I want to share a little bit with you about why it's going to be an incredible experience for you. So if you are a visionary, an entrepreneur, somebody who is intuitively inclined, metaphysically curious, whatever that is for you. Beyond the Physical is exploring the world beyond the world that we can see, hear, taste, and touch, as well as including conversations about AI, the crypto world, Web3, the digital revolution, and all of these things that we are living in the here and now. So there's some really exciting things that are happening. Let there be light. There are some really exciting things that are happening with this. I want to talk about a couple of the speakers. One, we have Miss Sydney Campos. She was referred to me, a friend of a friend, and wow. That conversation really, we both had to integrate after having the conversation with each other. It was like so much energy and so much information exploded that I cannot wait to share that with you. Now, we also have Mr. Brad Yates. If you're on YouTube and if you do any type of EFT tapping, Brad Yates is also one of our guests. Now, I fangirled pretty hard because he is one of my favorites. He's helped me through some really dark times. Just tap, 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 tap and clear it all out. We also have my first business coach, Richard Taubinger. We have my book coach, Azul. I have a hard time with his last name. Anyway, you'll see him there. We've got Davin Michaels. This guy, he has published over 10 books. He is leading so many conversations. I met him in my time in Dubai, and I ended up asking him to participate, but he's extraordinary. Who else? We have Jamin Patel. We have some extraordinary people from my experiences living in Bali during the pandemic. So we've got some New Earth architects. Wow. Like, I can't even believe it. When I went into Telos, the 5D cities in the earth at Mount Shasta, I don't know if you know about that, but I'll put the link to the podcast conversation in the description below. It's a conversation with Mason, who I've seen here live. When I went to these 5D cities and in the visions that I've seen of temples, either in Atlantis or Lemuria, they sent me their website maybe about 6 months ago, and it was like spitting image to what I had seen. So they are actually architecting new earth buildings on the planet right now. Absolutely unreal. When you hear about what goes into laying the foundation and how they're setting these temples up energetically to almost be like Pizio energy. So the time when you walk in, your body starts healing. Truly extraordinary. We've got Dr. Aaron, a psychologist here locally. We've got, I just got a sale. It just came in. Oh, woo! Love those notifications. It's just been a really, really exciting ride. So this is the other part of what I'm excited to share with you. We've got the 21 speakers, epic. Spirit has dropped an idea for me, and I want to share this here because I want to hear from you. Tell me if it lands. I got to do my research here, but tell me if it lands. So when I first started my business, I was reading absolutely crazy books. I was reading a bunch of Dolores Cannon, which was like way over my head. I was reading a bunch of Dr. Brian Weiss. I had gotten my degree in psychology, but these books were like really pushing my mind way beyond what we could see, hear, taste, and touch. So I was in my early 20s when this was happening. I decided when I had hired my first coach, one of the people in my cohort was like, yeah, I have a book club. And she was a psychologist. And I was like, interesting. Well, I decided to create a book club because I wanted people to talk to about the books that I was reading because they were so potent and I needed to have these conversations. So the book club brought my business into multiple six figures within the first year of me running my digital business. This was 2016. I started when I was 26. So this book club model is a model that can meet you exactly where you are. So whether you're a published author, whether you are a budding entrepreneur, whether you're an aspiring coach, whether you just want to have more community around you. Look, here's the simple thing with the book club, is that you don't even have to come up with the content. Like, you don't even have to develop a system. You don't have to do something absolutely extraordinary. You're literally taking a book that you've read, maybe 2 or 3. I'm a bit of an overachiever, so my book club was 3 books every 8 weeks. We would read these books, we'd come to class, we'd have an hour discussion, and then we would start doing the meditations. And this was actually how I learned that I had a gift at these meditations. There was some of these experiences, we would be in my grandmother's living room, we'd call in the archangels, and I remember one specific meeting, it was so powerful. Every single person in the room felt the hands of an angel on their shoulders. So I didn't know that I could do that. I didn't know that we could create that kind of space together. The book club gave me this incubation process to where I then launched my $25,000 mastermind and sold it out in my first try within a year of starting my digital business. So this whole process that I'm teaching, it's so simple that we miss it. It's so simple, and that the ego also is I don't know about the book club, whatever that is, the book club method itself. Then what we're going to be doing is also teaching you how to craft your one-to-one offer. So you start working with clients individually. It's going to, again, increase your bottom line. So tell me right now in the comments, if you're watching live, tell me if this is something that resonates with you, and tell me if this is something that is intriguing or that you think that you could give a try. Now, I want to be clear about the book club, is that you don't even... All right, Mason, this was how he found me when I had less of a media presence. Yep. I created one Facebook ad for the event, the book club event. I paid $40 for it. It brought me in a couple. That couple ended up working with me for 3 years, brought in over $30,000. I'm telling you, it's one of those things that is so unbelievably simple. And people right now, especially post Panini, are looking for connections. They're looking for human-to-human interactions that are small, that are intimate, that are with like-minded and like-hearted community and tribe. So this helps build your local rapport. This helps build the community that is in person. This helps build word of mouth. So you don't have to do any weird social media shenanigans, and you don't have to be constantly posting, and you don't have to be playing with the algorithm and all of this shenanigans. We're talking about significantly simplifying the on-ramp of your business. Then within a matter of 6 weeks, we've got Build, we've got Rise, we've got these other programs that will help bring you into actually launching a group membership program or a group program. So that's a little bit of the gist. Why am I talking about that with Beyond the Physical? Well, it's a double bonus. That's what's happening. It's a double bonus. You can register for it for free at monadsociety.com/beyond. There you go. You're in the summit. You get the access to the 21 speakers. You're going to have access for 5 days. So if you boost into the VIP upgrade, you're going to have lifetime access to the conversations, the interviews, the freebies from every single guest so that you can stay connected to them. Everybody has a gift that they're giving you for free. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do the book club model masterclass the following week. It's going to be a 3-day deep dive, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get your business to making $10,000 or more a month. And I would say within 4 to 6 months. You want to give yourself time to build. You want to give yourself time to on-ramp, but I'm going to show you exactly how you do it. And I'm going to show you that it's way more simple than we're making it. In this whole world of social media, it can be so complex and we can get lost in the shiny object syndrome. But it's become very apparent to me in the conversations that I'm having with people that are interested in my courses and classes, where people are at, one, financially, started lowering my costs, which is a no-no in the marketing world, but I've started lowering my costs because I'm realizing that what's going on with this recession is hitting people a lot more than we're having conversations about. So I want you to know that if your financial health is feeling constricted right now, one, you're not alone, and two, I really genuinely am doing everything I can to help us get that ball rolling, especially right now. It just seems like there's a lot going on with how we're growing through our conscious evolution and also using the tools of AI and the digital revolution. So here's the exciting part, is that we start with the book club, we get the on-ramp going, we build your business and your practice to 5-figure months. In the meantime, I'm going to be testing a bunch of AI technology and new stuff that's going out there with marketing that's going to help build my brand, my business, as I'm out here like goose in the headwind testing things out, which is more challenging than I'm putting off. It's exciting though. So with that, ultimately what we're doing is we're also working towards building a platform that helps coaches and consultants rise with Monad setting the gold standard for quantum business development. So that's a lot of what we're doing here at Monad. That's what we're excited to be sharing. I want to encourage you again to tune into monadsociety.com/beyond. You'll find access to our 21 speaker summit, conversations of the metaphysical and conversations in the digital world of how we are growing on that leading edge in both industries and how they are affecting one another. So with that, thank you for tuning into this chat. I absolutely love to hear from you. I'm going to put the links in the description below, so check them out, and I will look forward to seeing you there on the summit and also in the book club model. Meet with me live. All right, my loves, I hope you have a beautiful day. Ciao, ciao.